Why the fuck is he so low? Well, that's crazy. That's crazy. I don't know why the orientation was locked. That's how we gonna have it, just like this. Ah, do. What's up, y'all? Let's see who comes in. What's up? What's up? Should I turn the camera to the side or something like that? I can't even see the chat. What's going on? What's going on? Let's talk about the gun snatches and the holster stuff. Let's talk about it. TNT, what's going on? What's going on, y'all? Did y'all see that video? Yeah, that's all I was saying to people, right? You got it. You got it. Right. Yeah, I'm eating this because it's time for me to grab something else to eat. Figured I'd go live and talk about it. Apples are good, but I need protein as well. Nanette, what's going on? I'm addressing the comments from the holster. Do you think I'm qualified to tell you the best holster for you? Thank you, Cedric. Thank you. Appreciate that. I will tell you this. The best way you're going to find out the holster that's good for you is to try different holsters in your firearm. I mean, with your firearm, given what you wear, stuff like that. It's a variety of things that would help you understand which holster works better for you. So the question wouldn't be which one is the best holster. It's which holster is better for you given the circumstances or given the context, same difference of what you're wearing, where you're at, what you're doing, the need to be able to have quick access to that firearm, stuff like that. So those are the better responses I can give you. And for that, you're gonna have to do that in person. Does that make sense? You have to do that in person. Because I can't tell, because what works for me may not work for you. You know what I'm saying? What works for me may not work for you. So if I sit there and tell you what works for me, what does that mean? Right? And that's the reason why I appreciate your question. That's the reason why, I said it like that. But thank you for your question. Hey, Vanessa, what's going on? Ask me more stuff. I'm just sitting here. Hope y'all had a happy Thanksgiving. You said in the waist or out of the waist, do you want a light? And who do you wear it, or where do you wear it? Do me a favor, if you could smash that like button, I would appreciate that if you're watching. You carry inside the waist? Right now, I'm carrying outside the waistband because it's winter time. Well, fall going into winter. So I don't carry inside the waistband during the winter because now you've got more clothing on the outside, so to speak. I need to have quicker access to it, and I'm not worried about printing. You know, but if we're talking about summertime, and you might, and if you live in a place where they have printing laws or whatnot, then you might have to consider that. You said make sure it meets your standards, and your standards should be based on or better than existing standards. For example, Kydex, ability to hold the gun in place without falling unless you pull it out. Yep, that's correct. Couldn't be that. That's very correct. Because people try to get these cloth holsters, and it's like, oh my god, it feels good, but as soon as you pull the firearm out, the holster collapses and your pants fall. You don't want that to happen. You don't want that to happen. Khalid, what's up? Yes. Yes. What am I up to this weekend? I was trying to teach a concealed carry class, but nah. I'm actually going to relax this weekend. Hello, everyone. First time catching one of your live streams. Well, thank you. Of course, I'm live streaming from the car. I'm in an area where it's pretty, where I've got the eyeball, so it's pretty, you know, pretty, I don't want to say pretty safe, but you get what I'm saying, right? Inside the waist booty holster. What are we talking about here? What are you talking about? Hey, Javier, what's going on? You said, how about the Enigma holster system? I haven't really tried that out. I've heard about it, but I haven't tried it out. So I don't know. I know somebody sent me a box of holsters, 3 eye holsters. I got to check them out when I go to the range tomorrow before I give my opinion on them. Now, on first look, nah, they didn't hold the gun. They didn't. And I was like, okay, maybe this is probably because it's a molded plastic blue gun type thing for training. So maybe it'll do different with a real Glock 17, Glock 19. But to start, I mean, that's fine. I mean, I got those, but I told them I had a CZ. They didn't give it to me, so I'm like, whatever. So let's see how it works. I wasn't impressed when I first saw it. If you make holsters, do me a favor. If you're watching this, smash that like button, please. Please. It helps the algorithm. If you make holsters, stop adding all them damn screws to it. Like, don't get me wrong. Minimalist is fine. Like, you get people who add like 1,000 screws to a holster, and it's like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, Alien Gear already has that. And I want to say it's notorious because Alien Gear actually has some great products. But all those extra screws and stuff, it's like, you're just complicating things. But whatever, do you? Who am I? I'm nobody, right? But it's fucking complicated. It's crazy. Yeah. I'm gonna read you. Here we go. You said I got 4 screws and that's it. Yeah, just 1,000 damn screws. Like, what are you doing? Enigma is nice, but you have to have it on underneath your clothes, so it's not easy to take off discreetly. It's a system you use if you don't have to take off the gun. Using the bathroom is also interesting. Yes, hey, bathroom, especially if you travel. Nothing like going to the restroom and you see a person's pants down and their gun is right there, easily to be snatched. It's like, God, dog. You see you have a screw loose? Okay. I want to know your thoughts about the Smith & Wesson M&P 9mm 2.0. I had it. You said I've not seen you for a few weeks, but I lost weight. Yes, I have lost weight. Yes, I have. And I'm losing more. I'm trying to get down to 185. I don't want to be a fat ass anymore. I don't want to be a fat ass anymore. And I've been doing great. I had to start with what I was eating first, because you can't outwork a bad diet. And after 90 days of eating mostly right, about 82% vegan-esque, vegetable-esque, right? And I'm not forcing myself to do this stuff. This stuff that I already like to eat. You said it's ironic that I'm eating right now. Do you know what this is? It's the shit that healthy people eat, you know, protein wise. Yeah, so I had to start with what I was eating first, because it makes no sense to go into the gym if you're gonna fuck it all up by just smashing, getting the number 75. Like, what the fuck is number 75? That's numbers 1 through 13, respectfully, if you count them all together. That's not even math. You get what I'm saying, right? So I had to start with what I was eating first, because there are things that you need to do and things that you have to do. You have to eat. And I guess have and need are the same thing. You have to eat. You don't have to go to the gym. Like, you can not go to the gym and still physically survive. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta eat, right? So I had to work on what I was eating first. Then after that, I had to work on my habits of working out. And I'm gonna tell you, I didn't come from a family of, oh, get out there and work out and shit like that. You got some people whose families, they promote that stuff. I didn't come from that kind of family. So whatever workouts I did was job specific stuff. So I had to work on the habits of doing things I like to do that I would not make an excuse not to do, and just start slow. And when I started learning the science of what it takes to build the habits of, you know, maintainable, sustainable, and actual real weight loss that you can actually do, the shit started falling off. Thank you for the super chat. You said protein is a king. Protein is king in a weight loss diet. Yes, that's what this is. That's what this is. That's why I'm eating that. And I eat 5 times a day. Thank you for the super chat. And I eat 5 times a day. So, you know, I got my breakfast, snack, lunch, snack, dinner, stuff like that. Yeah, man. I just a whole lifestyle check. So yes, I have lost weight, just to explain that. Yes. Appreciate that. You said we love you no matter what. I appreciate you, Evan. What's going on? You said it's hard to lose weight when I come from a family that says you look skinny. Eat this. They will shame you, won't they? They'll make you feel like shit. God damn it. But I had to do this for me, because I don't want to be 200 nothing. You know, I'm 5'8", so I'm average height. I don't want to be 200 nothing. Fuck that. Most of my adult life, I've been 200 something. Now, when I was in the military, I had to get taped. Fucking hate that shit. I haven't been 1 nothing since I was a teenager. And I would say probably in my senior year, I was touching 200, I believe. Yeah. So now Thanksgiving for me was fucking great. Oh, shit. I didn't eat all that bullshit for Thanksgiving. There's a vegan place, and I'm not 100% vegan. I'm not that, no. But about 82.79%. 82.79%. So I eat a lot more vegetables, drink a lot more water. Just the shit that, the only thing I hate doing is drinking water. It's a military. It happened in boot camp. I just hate water, but I drink it because I have to, you know. But other stuff that I drink is not water, you know, it's other stuff. But you know, you got to drink water. You can't live without it. You cannot. So yeah. You said all my weight is going to be muscle. That's what I want. You said yes, muscle weighs more than fat. Yes, and so now I'm going to get back into, because my cardio is freaking great. The miles that I run and walk, more so walk than run. That's another thing too. I'm not running unless I absolutely have to, because you only get you only get 1 set of good knees. No, I don't carry a water jug around. I have other things that I carry around, and then when I go work out, I have my Camelback with me. So that's how I drink water. I'll snatch a water bottle in a heartbeat and jug that down, stuff like that. Water is easy to find, you know, so it ain't nothing to get water. You said you didn't realize I was in the military. I was in the army. Yeah. Yep, I was in the army. Keep up the good work. I love watching your videos. Definitely have used your tactics in my own life. I appreciate that. That's why I do this stuff, so I can share the knowledge. And don't get me wrong, that's one of the reasons why I went live, so I can have some of the toughs come into the comments and say what they were gonna say in the comments. But that shit never happens, though. Never really happens. Yes. Oh my God. Give me 1 minute. Hold on. Yes, Khalid. I hate regular water. Don't get me wrong. Room temperature water, I'll do. I promise I'll do. Sparkling water, I'll do too. That's what I was talking about. You only get one set of good knees. You fuck them knees up. Oh, go get a knee replacement. No, thank you. I have not heard anything. JFB, what's going on? Happy gobble gobble. Yes. Yes. You fuck them knees up. Oh, get a knee replacement. No, thank you. I don't want that shit. No. Mm-mm. No, 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 no. I don't want it. I've heard nothing but bad things about it. I'm good. 42 years old. Gonna hit 43 this year coming up. I am not trying to mess my knees up. Plus all the other stuff that's hereditary and, you know, cast onto the race, black people. I don't want no diabetes. I don't want none of that bullshit. So, yeah, I love my 40s. My 40s is amazing. You said I just started following. Do you have a website to sign up for classes? Yes, I do. Mike Brown's Classes. MikeBrownssClasses.com. So MikeBrownsClasses.com. Powerade, yes, I love Powerade. Check out the 10-minute chair workouts. It helps preserve the knees. Yes, okay, I'll do that. I'll do that because I can't. So those of you all who follow me, this channel is just not going to be solely about guns. You know that, right? So let me tell you one of the reasons why I took a little small hiatus from, I don't want to say social media because I still put posts up and stuff like that, but from going live. And I'm gonna go back to going live. Before my channel got monetized, first of all, I'm surprised my channel even got monetized. So surprised. When I was at 100,000 subs, I tried, and they said, no, guns, you can't do it. So I was like, all right, fuck it, whatever. I'm gonna keep doing my thing. And then I end up getting to 1 million, whatever the case may be. And I thank you all so much. But I don't know how many, and I don't consider myself a content creator. I'm an instructor who produces things and it's called content, right? But sometimes when you get monetized, it becomes easy, at least for me, and maybe for other people who are not being honest. It becomes easy to be distracted at thinking about the content that would produce the virality that produces the money, if you will. Matt, you said I have more followers than I know. You're probably right. You're probably right. You're probably right. You're probably right. And so I had to take a break. And I was like, what am I doing my channel for? I'm doing my channel because I like to educate people and put out things that I find interesting. And of course, things change. People in trauma want consistency. They want you to always do this one thing. Always do this one thing. Hey, Virginia Bushcrafter, what's going on? This is an amazing guy right here. The Virginia Bushcrafter. He was in my Maryland wear and carry class. This is an amazing guy. So I just want to shout you out. Yeah. And you're right. The videos are educational, not entertainment. But people want you to remain consistent. And for me, consistency is the antithesis of evolution. Does that make sense? You did. Okay, so I'll get the email and I'll confirm that you were in the class and stuff. Does that make sense? Consistency is the antithesis of evolution because as you evolve as a person and learn different things, there were some things you used to teach, you'll pull back on and teach better stuff. You'll understand the science of different things, And so when people want you to stay one way and that their support is based on that, like, oh my God, I don't want to lose any fight. Look, when I had 1 million and I wasn't thinking about monetization and all that stuff, I didn't care whether you followed me or you didn't. If you did, yay. If you didn't, Godspeed, So I'm just getting back to doing these live streams and, I'm still putting out videos and stuff like that, but I'm going to put out more. And if people like it, cool. If they don't, whatever, that's That's how I got the followers that I got now, just putting out stuff and just controversial stuff. Sure, it's only controversial because people don't like hearing the truth in certain instances. But oh, and then plus I went and got certified as a force science analyst. Those of you all who've been following me, you know I've been analyzing use of force cases for the longest. Now I'm actually certified with a credential behind it to do it in the courts and a few other places and stuff like that. It just shit. You think I'm about to analyze stuff then? Now, oh my God, that force science analyst certification, the course was outstanding, and it proved a lot of the stuff. And I didn't even know the guy, the executive director, Dr. Bill Lewinsky. I didn't even know he followed me. I did not know he followed me on social media. And I'm like, this guy has been doing it. When I was born, he was doing the force science stuff. Right. And here I am, like, he's like, yeah, I saw you over there. Well, and I was like, what is this guy doing here? Oh, I know why he's doing here. And I'm just to talk to him after the class, it was outstanding. And it's like, yeah, your theories about the police academies not teaching what they need to in litigation mitigation, you are absolutely not wrong. You are 1,000% correct. And here's why. And he sat me down and showed me all the research. I was like, damn, it was amazing. It was amazing. So I'm like a kid. You know how you ever been in a class and it's like you or been someplace and it's like somebody who's like really, really smarter than you. Like, this guy is smarter than me. I love being in a room with people who are way, way, way smarter than me. Sometimes people will sit there and say, Mike, you don't know how to shut up. Yes, the fuck I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Trust me, you get me in a room with some smart people, I am shutting what they call the whole fuck up, and class is in session. I am listening. I am learning. You don't see me, but I see you. Fucking, I'm here taking notes, asking questions, participating. Shit. I love school. I love class. But it was fun. It was absolutely fun. And so that video. Well, I appreciate that bad jump. I appreciate that. From Philly. I'm trying to teach in Philly, man. I'm trying, like, Pennsylvania. I got my Pennsylvania license to carry in Pennsylvania too. They don't require a class. It's just Second Amendment. You got it, background check, get it same day. Yay. County issued, right? But the hardest thing is trying to get to a range for me. For me, I can't say for other instructors, right? Because sometimes you got to be careful about the relationships that you create, because sometimes those people mask nefarious intentions under the guise of relationships. Does that make sense? And so you got to be careful, you know? And so for me, it's just navigating spaces and trying to, you know, just make things happen. And so, yeah, you know, it's whatever. Yeah, you get it, TNT. Yeah. Oh, you need to come down here. Next thing you know, it's one thing or another, you know. So I'm trying. Got to make some friends with some people who got farmland. Do you do firearm safety classes for young teenagers and adults present in your class? I used to. I can. But can I be honest with you guys? I mean, I've always tried to be honest with you guys. Yes, I have, JFB. Yes. Yes, I have. Do you think I will ever give a defensive firearms course in Maryland, DC, or Virginia? Yes. Now, here's the honesty part that I was talking about, right? And this is going to sound fucked up. It's not, but it's going to sound fucked up, okay? It's hard to teach in places where people don't value education. Does that make sense? Where people don't value education. Like, JFB was in one of my other classes, and it was fun. But it's hard to teach in places where people don't value education. And then it's like, once I go outside to these other places, then, you know, it's contingent on relationships and stuff like that. And so it's just a tough space to navigate because it's extremely highly competitive. It's like the Second Amendment community works against itself. Does that make sense? And the anti-gunners, they watch for sure. Oh, they definitely watch us It's like we're working against each other, and we should not be, right? Like the curriculum regurgitators should be partnering with those of us who have actual experience teaching so they can grow their craft and be better. But some of the people who have gotten into this industry to teach have nefarious intentions. I'm using nefarious because I looked the word up and I know what it means now. So I'm going to overuse the shit out that word, right? But they don't have the best intentions. They only want to make money. Nothing wrong with making money. I get it, right? But at least give the people education. And so I'm not going to say the name of the JFB, you already know, but I'm not going to say the name of the entity responsible for flooding the market with instructors making unnecessary competition. You know who I'm talking about. Those of y'all who've been here the longest, look at the comment section. Look at Melanin Monroe. If you don't want diabetes, you better slow down with all that refined sugar, fam. It's always one shea butter. Sees a bar and right, he just joined, right? Fuck. Don't even know what kind of bar this is I'm eating. You just think I'm just eating a candy bar because it looks like it. See, that's what I'm talking about. One of these students that come in and don't ask any questions, you know, typical shea butter, you know. Oh, and see, here we go. Whenever you sit there and say something, what do they say? It was a joke, relax. Instead of saying, oh, my bad, I apologize. You are right. I did come in making a statement and I was true with my intentions. My intentions were good, but I said something without gaining understanding. I apologize. You'll never hear that come out of a shea butter's mouth. Never. Never. Mike, but always remember there's one cheat day in the week. I kind of cheat from here and there, but not often. I've had my... Yeah, no, you're right. I try to keep my course budgetary friendly. I don't try to make it expensive or anything like that. I've been seeing those one-off offices in places. Yeah. Melanin Monroe, you're good. You're good here. Can I tell you something? You're gonna get a different hat right now. You're gonna get that quasi-therapist hat now. It's okay for you to admit that you were wrong. That's all I'm saying. I got a hard time admitting it too. I think every person who wants to be right has a hard time doing that. It's okay to admit it. That's all I'm saying. I'm one of the easiest persons to get along with. Very easy. I get labeled a lot of shit that I'm not, but I'm used to it. You talking about that host that officer had in the Walgreens? Man, look. I think it was one of them. You know, you got the Black Hawk and you got the Bulldog. It was a Black Hawk, then it was a Bulldog holster. Same difference. Tap retention, as soon as you touch the trigger, index. And everybody was like, you would not have been able to get it out of there. He gonna fucking know me. Would it have came with some risk? Hell yeah. Was I willing to take it? No. That video is already going viral. I didn't even have to touch it. I just had to walk up to it and show that it could be done. And as soon as I did that, that was enough. And you have to touch it. Thank y'all for being patient while I had to get something to snack on. It's gonna be time for me to eat in a minute. Well, eat. Shit. 4. I did 4 miles today. Bro, I was supposed to do 2 miles yesterday. I did 3 miles today. I did 4 yesterday. I was supposed to be doing only 2 miles yesterday. My ass did 4. I was downtown. I was having so much fun. I just kept going. And I wasn't tired. And I turned back around. It was just great seeing people downtown enjoying their families, smiling faces. It was amazing. So I just kept on going. It was just nice to see. It was just sightseeing. I like working out outside. I cannot do a gym. And I got a gym membership. I got 2 of them, in fact. And one that has a pool, so I swim and stuff like that. But I like working out outside. I can't believe in my 40s I'm saying this shit. I hated that in the military. I give a fuck nobody say. Captain Parsons took me on that run through the hills. I hated his ass for that shit. But he taught me to appreciate cold air in your lungs. I hate his ass for that. Oh, but I appreciate him. Captain Mike Parsons. January 1 is going back to being deserted. I'm sure. I do a lot of CrossFit and the results are beneficial. Yeah, I gotta start doing more muscle training because I don't want to get ripped. I just want to get toned up. Yeah. I just want to be toned and lose a great percentage of the body fat. Because I've already dropped pant sizes. Yeah. I was at a 42. I'm at a. People was like, lights off. Are y'all still here? Or do I gotta start it over again? No, it froze. No, it froze because my phone heated up. My phone heated up and just said, not today. Right. So what y'all got? You said I'm the best? Well, thank you, Roblox. Yeah, the stream was frozen because the phone overheated. We're just hanging out. We're just hanging out is all. Mic drop with. Yeah, that happens. Supposed to be going to the range tomorrow. A few other things too. Hope to get some honey in. Okay, good deal, good deal. Mikey Wayne, what's going on? Cody, what's going on? What's up? Yeah, I'm just hanging out right now. That's what this live stream is. Ask me anything. I'm probably about to go live on TikTok in a minute. Ooh, 12:06, 12:07. Shit, nope. Probably need to go and start heading towards the barber. So it was a bulldog holster. It's just in it for the money. It doesn't. Yeah, you should have had a better holster. And if you're gonna wear something like that, cover it up and don't have your back to a door. Does that make sense? Yeah, just don't have your back to a door. That's all I'm saying. I said I like your info and stuff. Thank you. Appreciate that. I don't have to make this stuff hard. Just have your back to a door. Oh man, Mr. Mike, whatever, bro. Just don't have your back to a door. It's not hard. But when you got that air of confidence and that cockiness to think it can't happen to you, and then it does. Yeah, we back. Yeah, stream went out for a minute because my phone overheated. I didn't want to switch phones and go to YouTube on the other phone. Yeah, we back. We're gonna be out for a minute though. Be out for a minute. 21. You retracted your message, or did somebody else do that? I got classes? No classes. I wanted to have a class this weekend, but I didn't get any takers. So, yeah, I don't know how long I'm gonna be teaching concealed carry though. I don't know. I want to keep teaching it for but I remember when I went to Chuck Morris. He was the owner of Security Training Center in Chicago a long time ago. And he was like, I had talked to him about teaching. I was still the police then. And I had talked to him about teaching, and he was like, thank you, Zuli. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for that. He was like, why would you want to do that? I was already teaching as a cop, stuff like that. But he was like, why would you want to? It's a headache. And I was like, yeah, I want to. 10 years later, I'm tired of fuck. I am tired. I am ready to go find a college to teach for. Like teach criminal justice and stuff like that. I'm serious. I am ready to go find a college, not in Illinois. Well, no, there's nothing wrong with colleges in Illinois, but just not in Cook County. Does that make sense to say I don't want to be anywhere liberal? You froze again? I'm tired. It is a lot of work. And I'm only getting more gray. Can't wait till all this is gray. I'm only getting more gray. Yeah, I don't want to teach anywhere that's 100% or like 80, 90% liberal. I don't want to. Yes. Hey, Virginia Bushcrafter. You are not fucking, you are not lying. I am burnt out. I want to do something else. Don't get me wrong. I love my business. I do. 10 years of doing this. I love it. But I'm fucking tired. I'm tired. I just want to punch a clock now. Does that make sense? Everybody say they want to be an entrepreneur. Okay. And then they're like, I like it when they say, I got a business too. We are not the same. Like the stress levels and the stuff that it goes into teaching and then coordinating a lot of stuff, and then the constant high volume of classes I've had over the years. Dude, fuck. Oh, it's a lot. You said Tactical Ranch? And I like teaching basic stuff. I like teaching basics, and because sometimes here's this, you get everybody that wants to do advance, 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 advance. Like if you want to sell a course, we can have a conversation on this for sure. If you want to sell a course, put the word tactical on it. Because then you put the word tactical, and it's like everybody goes in there, get this training, and you got Navy SEAL operator, such and such from the Benghazi, or MARSOC operator, or Task Force Ranger, or Matt Eversman. I don't know. He doesn't teach classes. I'm just name dropping though. And then you get such and such from SOAR, Special Operations Aviation Regiment, or such and such. This person teaches this class, this person teaches that class, and then what do? Or somebody from such and such SWAT team, they teach a class, and what do? You spend whatever money on the class. You go, you have a great time, learn what you learn, take a team picture, and then you bring your ass home by your lonesome. And then whatever the fuck you learned in that class, guess where it goes? Tank. It tanks. Because you're not that. You see what I'm saying? Like, it makes sense for the government to spend all this money on SEALs and everybody else, the training and stuff like that, because as soon as you earn your trident, as soon as you earn whatever you earn, wherever you go, they got tons and tons of missions for you. Like, they got plenty of things for you to do. So the skills that you have learned, you're about to use those shits for real. And then when you make it to the teams, you're starting all over again. You're green, whatever the case may be. You got to start all. You got to learn shit like that. There's plenty of things to learn. So there's always things that challenge you to make you better. But then you go to these special operators classes because you're Joe Q civilian or Mary Q public, and then you perform. Let's just say you're top grad. You perform at your highest heights. Guess where the fuck you going? Middletown, America. Like, you're not going to be able to use this shit. You're not kicking in no doors. You're not on any SWAT team. Your house is probably not going to be invaded for at least another 20 years. So you're going to be playing around with Nerf guns and shit, just waiting for the day. And the shit's probably not going to happen. Oh, but we could end up going to war. And we could. Yeah, we could. You'll be 50 by then. They don't want your old ass. Like, does that make sense? Like, if they take you, it has to be a dire, dire, dire situation. Like the draft has to be brought back. So I'm saying all that to say this, not to discount those who have served in those capacities. Thank you for your service. You are the tip of the spear. But I like teaching the handles. Does that make sense? Like, you get people who want to take tactical classes and your basic skills under stress. Fucking horrible. So before we get to some advanced tactical class, how's your basic skills under stress? That's why I like teaching the basics. People say, you're gonna put on a tactical class? Fuck no. You won't even your basics under stress are shit. We need to focus on this a lot more. Repetition. Well, I've been through that. It's boring. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I've been to Michigan before. It was just like that cop. Hey, JFB, you saw that video. We were talking about the Chicago police officer out of 4. And she couldn't even do a malfunctions clearance under stress. Shit like that. But you want to take a tactical class. Oh, I want to get an AR because we can have a carbine. But your pistol skills are shit. Right? Oh my God, you could go running. You know what I'm saying? Right. Or you could go ahead and go running. Yeah, but you suck at walking. Like, the fuck? You suck at walking. Jeff, come back! Like, you want to run, but you suck at walking. You want to walk, but you suck at crawling. Like, Oh, I got my certificate. I'm ready to go to the next level. No, the fuck you're not. That training was just litigation mitigation. It was just enough for the department to be able to say, hey, listen, you're responsible. We showed you something. That's it. James, hey, what's going on, sir? Tech guy. Hello. I do too. I enjoy your videos a lot. I'm brand new to gun ownership. Got my permit recently. Waiting for taxes to get a pistol. Learned good information from your videos. Thank you very much, Tech guy. Keep learning. Don't stop. And become very good at the basics to the level of this thing called automaticity. Automaticity. That's where you're able to do it without any thought behind it because you've done it so much to the point where it is at the level of automaticity. I find it amazing that in this force science class, we didn't use the term called muscle memory because the shit doesn't exist. Oh my God. There's no muscles don't retain memory. Your brain does. Oh shit. The things that we have been taught in these basic instructor classes, and then when you put the science behind it, no fucking muscle memory. It's no muscle memory. Muscles don't retain memory. Ask a stroke patient. Let's just say you get this guy, he's big as shit, and then has a stroke. He's still big as shit. His muscles haven't remembered a damn thing. His brain has to be rewired so it can send the signals to fire that shit up so it can start to do what it needs to do. Oh my God. I'm just saying. You said, can a Michigan resident take one of your classes in Illinois? You can, but I don't know if it's going to count for the Michigan CPL. If that's the reason. Now, if you just want to take it just to take it, sure, why not? But I don't know if it's going to count for the Michigan CPL. I know I'm qualified to teach in Michigan, but I haven't gone up to. I had a class scheduled for Detroit. It did not go. Oh, well. I ain't the only one who could teach it. You know what I'm saying? There's other people who teach it, obviously. Obviously. I just want to go to different states and teach. Right now, I've been successful in Maryland. But it ain't the easiest because other instructors think you're encroaching on their territory. It's like, no, just expand your brand and you won't have a problem getting other students. You said, any chance I would come to New York? I would, but how would I get a gun into New York? Because you can't do it. You know, this is what I think about Detroit urban survival training. I had him wrong. I don't want to say I'm surprised I didn't figure it out because we tend to act off of impulse and go along with what everyone else thinks or does or says about a person. And I was guilty of that until I actually listened to his interview with Colion Noir. Commander Brown is very smart, very smart. And I'm going to tell you how smart he is. Commander Brown is so smart that he created a page and then did stuff that he knew was the wrong information, only for people who know the right thing to do to come back and correct him, share his stuff to show how stupid it was, and that shot up his virality. Shit, I don't know how many times. Nothing goes viral like bad information. Nothing goes viral like bad information. And everybody was like, don't do this. This stuff will get you deleted. Commander Brown knows that. He formed the fastest relation and collaboration process and didn't have to ask no one to collaborate with him. I don't know if you got me looking stuff up. Sorry, sinuses. Sorry, give me 1 minute. Yeah, well, no. Okay, so I had to look it up. Oh, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate that. You said I like your response video to Dust. Yeah, but you know what? My response video to Dust, I will say this. I see why he didn't challenge me. I see why. It's got nothing to do with him being scared. I am no one to fear. No one. When people try to put me on a pedestal, Mike's there, boy, stop. Cut that shit out. I'm nobody to fear. But it's like, I don't think he understands why I'm doing this. So doing this would, of course I know this is not gonna work. Why would I do that? Why would I go viral with Mike to be shot and be disproven? That's, you know what I'm saying? That's not the reason I'm doing this. So let me just send him off and send him off. But that's what he did. That's what he did. And I got a chance to sit down and actually think about it over time, of course, because he's not on my mind like that. Okay, so misinformation. I like looking stuff up even more now. Misinformation, false or inaccurate information, especially that which is deliberately intend to deceive. I don't think it was misinformation because the intention to deliberately deceive, I don't believe he was doing it for that purpose. I believe he was doing it for the purpose of putting out that information so that people could come and correct it because he knew we would. He knows the psychology of trainers and people who become trainers and how it irks us when we see the wrong thing. We're eager to correct it. And I think he just did it just for that purpose. And it worked. It was, that man shot up. It worked. Totally worked. Totally worked. Everybody was sharing his stuff. Everybody was collabing with him after the fact. It worked. So yeah, Commander Brown is smart. He's smart. He's smart. Especially when he said, this is one thing that pissed off the SEAL community. Remember the time where he said Chris Kyle got himself deleted. And the SEAL community and other people who are SEAL riders or whatnot, don't get me wrong, I love the SEALs. Love them. God love them. But they're SEAL riders. What do you mean Chris Kyle got himself deleted? How dare you? Yes, he did get himself deleted. Yes, he did. You're never supposed to put that much faith and trust in your student. You're always supposed to expect your student to turn on you, especially one who was dealing with mental health issues himself. Boy, please. Yes, he got himself deleted. Commander Brown was not wrong at all. He wasn't wrong. He wasn't wrong at all. As a firearms instructor, depending upon who taught you and who you're being mentored by, you're always supposed to plan for your students to turn on you. Always. Because it can happen. That's a reality. You're always supposed to plan for that. You're supposed to have mitigation for that. Always. Never supposed to just let that just, oh, he's good. He's a Marine. I'm a SEAL. Brotherhood of the Force, of the Armed Services. Boy, please, you know how many Jodies are? You know how many Jodies are in the Armed Forces? Boy, all right, loyalty. Good luck. Yeah. So All right, y'all. I'm out. I just want to hang out with y'all for a little bit. I got to go. You all be safe. Thank you for the super chats, James K. Today. Another person dropped a super chat. Do. And then Khalid, thank you very much for that. Just wanted to like it. Appreciate the super chats and whatnot. You all be safe. When I took my CCW in Virginia and DC, no firearms were allowed in the building. Wow. I had mine on me. So reach for the sky media. You said as a former Jody, I can confirm. Hey, I shared a Jody story on TikTok too. I almost became one, dude. Her husband was on a her husband was on a hardship tour. I wasn't married or anything like that. I was single. Uh and I went to the damn where I go. I ended up going to bingo with her. That was I didn't. My ex-wife loved bingo, so I began to understand what it was or what it is. But I didn't fucking know what bingo was. I mean, I kind of know what it is. It's fucking a farmer who had a dog. And bingo, what is his name? I'm just playing. That's not what I'm talking about. But I ended up going to bingo with her. But this is some stupid shit. And then I ended up going back to the house. And when she turned on the light, it was a big ass portrait of their ass together as a family, and I'm seeing him looking at me. I said, "Oh, hell no, I gotta get out of here." I had to fucking go. I thought the eyes was like, "Really, bro? Like, God damn, let me go. I'm getting out of here." So yeah, I didn't go through with it. I didn't go. I didn't go through with it. Oh shit! It's easy though. It is easy because those dependent spouses are in trauma bonding marriages with those soldiers, sailors, airmen, Marines. It's all the same thing. Trauma bonding marriages. If you a Jody, boy, you can make off on base. You shouldn't, but you can. But you shouldn't, because it's punishable under the UCMJ. But if you're a civilian and you're allowed on base, well, you shouldn't, because it's punishable in the Ten Commandments. Yeah, Ten Commandments. And he was on a hardship tour. I just couldn't do it. A big ass portrait. How you gonna sit there and bring somebody to the crib and there's a big ass portrait? You said anyone in the chat, if you're given a policy from work but do not sign it, but they never follow up on it, am I still liable for these policies if I didn't sign the paper? You might be. Signing it is just an acknowledgement that you received it, probably for the company's records, but I think you would still be liable for the knowledge of it. I don't think you get to claim. Yes, I heard Marines definitely punished for it. And there's so much adultery that goes on unreported. And I'm talking about from top down, from command down, from enlisted to officer, officer to enlisted. Oh, there's so much adultery that goes on unreported. If they really was to do the UCMJ, you'd have to cancel a quarter, if not half of the force. Oh, oh my God. We have to maintain the spirited core of the Marine Corps and the Army. I got two words. Now I don't want to say General Petraeus. Was it General Petraeus? General Petraeus. Yeah. Oh, and he was my commander at Fort Campbell. Commanding general. You got to put some respect on that. Boy, there's so much adultery going on. Sergeant majors. Oh, oh. Thank you for the super chat, James. It is so much adultery that goes on in the fucking military. It is not funny. This is like, nah, you don't want to punish under the UCOJ. You'll lose half of your force. Oh, shit. Michael, that's not funny. My heart's hurt. You're right. I get it. That's what happens, though. You got trauma bonding relationships. I'll be there to protect you forever. I'm under orders. I'm getting deployed. Oh, baby, don't leave. I'll be back. Will you be around? Yes, and I'll be waiting for you. Hello, Tim. Oh, shit. As soon as that plane flies off, he's gone. He's not coming. Nah, ain't no way he's gonna come back unless that fucking plane gets shot out the sky. Oh! Oh! Don't laugh at my shit. I'll be waiting for you. Don't laugh at my shit. Don't you fucking laugh. Right! You said as soon as the car leaves for the. No, you don't want to do it when the car leaves. Cars come back. Once that plane is up, baby, it's gonna take a lot to get that fucker to turn back around and land. Oh shit. You said I'll be in Connecticut in December. What's your plans for the second week of December? My ass will still be here in Illinois. I got a class to teach. Oh shit, that was funny. And then got the nerve. Here we go. And then got the nerve to sit here when the husband come back from deployment. They in the military fatigues. You know, they got last name. My hubby's here with the sign and shit. The little fucking American flag. Like you've been loyal. You ain't been loyal. You've been sucking a dick on base. You've been. Oh my god. But here's this. You've been fucking in the field too. It goes both ways. It goes both. I'll be waiting. And here go the rear detachment first sergeant. I wonder if I could hit that. All right, let me get off of here, y'all. Let me get my ass off of here. You know it's true. Michael, I don't like what you're saying. I am a first sergeant. I will not do such things. Let me get to the yams. Right, we miss you. I'm pregnant. I left him, but oh, yeah. Oh shit! All of a sudden, the fucking baby come out with a strong evening hue. Like this ain't my baby. You said the party ends with the welcome sign. Yeah, look, shit. That's them trauma bonded relationships. If she get married to your ass quick, it's trauma. Oh, it's trauma. If she don't vet you and you don't vet her, and y'all ain't met each other's families and the family all in your business, trying to figure out if you a good person to be an addition to the family or shit, and y'all haven't put in no time and you don't have a prenuptial agreement, it's amazing how JAG, they're quick with the wills and testaments. They don't do shit about prenuptial agreements. That these soldiers be getting divorced and losing half of everything. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't going through all that, yeah, reach for the sky. Who chocolate baby is this? That's your baby. Welcome with the L backwards, yes. Dude. If you don't get that stuff, man, crazy. Crazy. I will remember you. And the music is always something. And I'm proud to be. Here's Tim, my big warrior. And fucking James is over there like, yeah, big warrior, all right. Well, oh shit. What class did you sign up for? Question mark. And good morning. Well, it's afternoon now. All right, y'all. I'm out of here. How many times did I say that shit? But I gotta go for real. All right, I'll see y'all.